the city. For the past 400 years, the Goodchild dynasty, and no one knows why. Even weirder is that the whole population no one is brave enough to stand against the Goodchilds, except for a group of people absolute rule of the Goodchilds. The protagonist of the movie through the streets of the beautiful city. She meets a man at a junction, and the two takes the pill. It is an advanced telepathic technology used by a new mission to sabotage the Goodchild's central surveillance facility. Seen her. Aeon meets her younger sister Una, and the two plan to. She goes further in and defeats the other guards too. They do not match end of technology. Aeon then plants a bug in the place and completes away. She is shocked and freezes in her tracks. Understood as a Monacan. Aeon cannot stop thinking about her sister at her. She uses telepathic technology to meet the leader. She hands Goodchild. Aeon accepts the mission delightedly because she is getting a chance. Aeon's friend and a fellow member of the Monacan will help her cross the border residents and are shot by several weapons planted on the trees. We see Trevor Goodchild talk to his brother and a co-member of their government, the people currently, but Oren is in the favor of continuing the current system even gun at him. However, before she can pull the trigger, Trevor calls her. When she opens her eyes, she is in a cell. One of the walls becomes. He claims it is good to see her again and leaves. A part on the wall, she takes a sample of it with her. She then calls on some marbles that she had spread government who aren't fond of Trevor's idea, talk about Aeon's escape, into wanting to kill Trevor. He wants his brother dead and wants to do it discreetly, told to her when she drinks it. Aeon then drinks the liquid and Trevor talks. She asks him for an answer to all this, but he instead questions her beside Trevor and is confused. She doesn't know what took over her earlier. It brings her to Trevor's lab. She sees that he has been performing some kind of sent to kill her boss, so she attacks her. The women get into an intense tells him that she escaped, and he asks her to bring Aeon back, alive, of the Monacan, so they want to dethrone him altogether. She's away. She sees the floating structure in the sky through which the good man sees Aeon and welcomes her back. He points towards it or everyone in the city, so she searches for her sister's name. Ezra informs Handler about Aeon's betrayal. Handler assigns more money. She went to see her sister. Trevor runs there too. Aeon holds spread 400 years ago. Trevor and a group of scientists develop. Humans only had that one generation to live. However, every person born in the last 400 years is a clone of the one. Population of the place has remained 5 million for all these centuries, and think they have a natural pregnancy. But in reality, they are pregnant. The cloned embryo is planted in her. That way, the younger versions all the things they need to know. Then, Trevor also. Una was subject to Trevor's experiment, who had successfully been pregnant. As Aeon looks at her sister, the place is attacked by Oren's men. Reach a train station and escape by boarding a train. However, Trevor has been puts it on his, healing his wounds. Trevor then claims that their relationship, and Trevor claims that she was Catherine, his wife, surprised, but they do not have much time to chat. When the two reach him doing one last thing before leaving, she wants to destroy before she can shoot the ship down. Oren and his men surround the two. More women started getting pregnant, not because of Trevor's experiment, but because mysteriously. He now plans to kill both of them and continue the world. Sithandra and her group begin to shoot at the guards to save Trevor and Aeon's Sithandra and drops her off the height, killing her. In the end, destroying the DNA clones stored inside. The ship goes full of vegetation, a land that can be inhabitable. The movie efficacious, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for